welcome. We're going to start lying down on our backs. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees open. And then you can just lay back onto the mat. Yeah, I like to take my arms up and over my head. That's it. So we'll take a little bit of time just to get into this shape. Do all your little fidgets and everything that you like to do before you settle in. Maybe you can just let the knees move from side to side, rocking, so you can feel a massage on your back. Maybe you could just roll the shoulders down away from the ears. You can also try pressing your feet together to lift the hips up, and then just try and lower more of the spine on the floor, so trying to make the spine a little bit longer. And once you find that place where you can relax, where you can let go of any muscles, yeah, so notice where you're holding on and see if you can let go. Okay. Let your eyes close and let your face relax. Using this moment to stop before we start. So the whole point of coming to class is for you to find harmony, find peace. And the side effect of that is that you're going to open up the body, you're going to stretch, you're going to strengthen. But the main thing that we're looking for is finding that peace and finding that harmony. Okay, so as you lie there and let go of your day, yes, whatever your day has entailed today, let all those pieces melt away. Okay, and you can use your breath to help that happen. Start to take long, full, deep breaths in through your nose, filling up your belly, filling up your body. Long, slow breaths out through your nose, thinking about drawing everything into your center. Try and create a nice rhythm, maybe 4 or 5 counts to breathe in, pausing at the top of the inhale for a moment. 4 or 5 counts to breathe out, and pausing at the bottom of the exhale for a moment. Create a rhythm that you can sustain, that you can relax into. So it shouldn't be difficult to do. So maybe 4 counts is easier for you, maybe 3 counts. Or maybe you've been practicing for a while, so you could do 7 counts, 8 counts. It's still not about the muscles. This is just about using the breath to trigger the nervous system into relaxing. Allowing those parts or those moments in your day just to melt away. Bringing your awareness inwards. So all that matters for the next 45 minutes or so is you, your breath, your body, and your mind. Everything else can wait. All together, take a breath in through your nose. Get to the very top of the inhale and hold the breath there at the top. Holding the air inside you just for a little bit longer, maybe letting more air seep in through your nose, filling up that little bit more. And now open your mouth and force the exhale out. Again, breathing in and out through your nose. Okay, and try and Keep bringing your awareness back to the breath as we move through the class. Okay, and I'll keep reminding you. So we'll bring the knees up together. Maybe that feels nice to come out of that pose. And then just bring your knees into your chest. Okay, wrap your arms over the tops of the knees. Try and flatten the back into the floor by pressing your sacrum down into the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades down into the mat. Maybe you've been hunched over a chair, so this is a nice counter pose to that. And you can rock from side to side, just feeling the muscles either side the spine. Bringing your knees together, let both knees fall towards the right side. Try and keep the knees nice and close towards the shoulder, and then extend your left arm out to the side. Take a big breath in. You can keep your gaze straight up or over to the left hand. Feel your belly expand with the breath in. And as you breathe out, draw your belly back towards the spine. Do that 2 more times. Long breath in. Imagine yourself inflating. Feel yourself inflating. And as you breathe out, drawing everything back to the center, imagine that digestive wringing out. Last breath in. And breath out, drawing everything back to its center, and meanwhile getting that nice stretch. Bringing your knees back in towards the chest, let them fall to the other side, working our way slowly into the bodies. You can have your left hand on the outer right leg. You can look upwards. If you need a little bit more, look towards the right hand. Take a long breath in, expand into this shape. As you breathe out, how does it feel? Squeeze the belly back, squeeze everything into the center. 2 more times, wringing out your digestive system. The breath helping to get everything moving. Last time, long breath in, filling yourself up. Long breath out, just exploring where you feel the stretch and where would you like to feel it more. Then bring your knees back into the center. Take your hands behind your thighs and then just start to roll up and down your spine. So imagine yourself in a nice small ball, massaging the spine as you roll up and down. Okay? Feel that rounding in the spine. So we're going to come into child's pose. So you can cross your legs, roll over your knees, or take the legs to the side. Lower the knees down, untuck your toes, and sit your hips into your heels. Have your knees close together. Reach your arms out in front, forehead down towards the floor. Good, so maybe this is also a nice place, especially if you've been hunched over a desk all day. Maybe you've been running around all day. Try and creep the hands a little bit further forwards. Feel the stretch through the arms, the shoulders, and the hips pushing back into the heels. So you've got the 2 different forces. The hands reaching forwards, the hips pushing back. Come up onto all fours. Move with the breath now. As you inhale, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Think shoulder blades to the tailbone. And then do the opposite. Tuck the tail round the back. Push the hands into the floor, chin to chest. Inhale, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, round into the back. Push your mat away with the hands, chin to chest. Tuck the tail. Good. Last time, let the belly sink. Lift the head, chest up, and look up. And then exhale, push the mat away and round into the back, chin to chest. Good. Could you stay here for a moment and squeeze the heels into the bum? Just be careful of your knees, but feel the hamstrings here. Squeeze those heels in. Try and keep squeezing them in. Good. Lower the heels down and then hover the knees off the floor. Think about drawing the knees to the hands, hands to knees. Still rounding into the back, lower the knees, bring the heels to the bum. Push away from the floor. Lower your feet down, hover your knees off. Imagine knees to hands, hands to knees. Core strong, still rounding. Good, lower the knees, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. Now pop the elbows where your hands are. Bring your hands around your elbows and then walk the elbows forwards. Let your forehead rest on the floor. That's it. See if you can feel the stretch from the elbows, up the arms, the chest, the back. So a nice, massive counter pose to your day here. Lovely. Breathing in. And breathing out. Feel the ski slope, feel the sit bones moving upwards. Imagine this shape with your hands on the floor and your feet on the floor. Yeah, so once you get into your downward facing dog, could you get the same feeling? Almost. Good. Walking your elbows back in, bringing the hands underneath you. Tuck your toes under right there and push your hips into your heels. Push the hands into the floor, lift the knees off the floor, and then lift the hips up to the sky so you come into downward facing dog. Knees are bent, hips up high. Push the mat away with the hands. Take a breath in through the nose. And exhale. Good. Come up high into your toes. Bring yourself forwards into a plank pose. Now, your stance might be too short, like mine is right here. So you can walk your hands forwards or you could walk your feet back. Find plank though. From there, lower your knees to the floor, untuck your toes. Draw your chest forwards. Let the elbows brush by the rib cage and just hover until the arms are parallel to the floor there. Push down to lift your head, chest up into cobra, upward facing dog, stretching the chest forwards, and then lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Wiggle the hips from side to side, try and find some space there. We'll try that again. Come up high into your toes, bring yourself forwards into your plank pose. Should be in the right place now. Lower the knees to the floor, untuck the toes. Draw your chest forward. Feel the difference here. Elbows brush the rib cage, shoulders in line with elbows. Lower the thighs, but lift the chest up. Find your cobra, your upward dog. Take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Last time, come up high into the toes. Roll yourself forwards, chin to chest. Last thing to come into place is the head. Now you can drop your knees or you can keep them lifted. Chest forwards. Elbows brush the rib cage. Shoulders in line with elbows. Lift the head, chest up. Cobra, upward dog. Yes, take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. And long breath out. Push the hips up high. Send the sit bones up high. Good. Nice. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Now the toes are pointing downwards. And you're trying to keep those hips level and square. Can you feel the stretch through your left leg? Bring your heel into your bum. And I want you to feel the hamstring working hard there. Like you did when you were on all fours. Squeeze that heel in. Send the knee up to the sky as you open up your hip. Press your left heel to the floor. It doesn't have to be on the floor. Good. Bring your right knee into your nose. Place your right foot next to your right thumb. Slide the left leg back and lower the left knee down. Draw the chest forwards. Good. Can you lift that chest up a little bit more? Lovely. We're going to rock forwards and back. So you're straightening into your right leg, right toes to the sky, and then sink forwards. Okay, try it a few times. Rocking forwards and back. Use the motion to wake you up, wake those legs up. Last time. Sit back into this little runner's lunge, right toes up to the sky. Squeeze your right hip back. If this is too much, your hands can be on blocks here. Yeah? Push down through the left hand and sweep the right arm up to the sky. Can you push down through the right leg and right hip? You can have a bend in that right leg as well. Okay, inhale. Twist, twist, twist. And then exhale, lower the right hand back down. Get a step back onto the right leg. Hands come inside your right foot. Heel to the right foot over to the right side. Draw your chest forwards. How is your breathing? Can you relax into this shape? Yeah, if you feel like you can go a bit further, come down onto your forearms. I want you to squeeze your right knee into your right shoulder there, wherever you are, on your hands or on your forearm. Squeeze the right knee into your right shoulder. Can you draw your chest forwards? Inhale. Find where feels good for you. The next time you exhale, turn your right foot onto its side and open up the knee. So I'll just lift up so you can see that right knee pouring out towards the right, right foot onto the side. And you can be on your hands or on your forearms. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, relax into it. If you're on your forearms, stay there. If you're on your hands, stay there. Take your right arm up to the sky. Twist the chest to the right. You can bend the left leg, reach back and catch hold of the left foot. Don't worry if you can't reach it. Push the foot into the hand now as you twist the chest towards the right. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands back in. The right foot flat. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. Squeeze your right knee into your right arm. Can you hover your right foot off the floor? Yes. Squeeze the right knee in. Hover the right foot off the floor. Just for fun, elbows bend and push right back up. Miss it if you want. Right foot to the back of the mat. Lower your knees if you need to. Elbows brush the rib cage as you go down. Chaturanga. Come through into your cobra, your up dog. Meet me in downward facing dog. Again, if you didn't get some of that, don't worry, we've got the other side to go. Breathe in. Breathe in. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Now the toes are pointing down, the hips are level. Can you press down through that right heel? It might not reach the floor there. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel into the bum. Can you actively use that left hamstring? And then send the knee up to the sky. Notice how it brings the stretch into the right leg. Yeah, well, that's what we're aiming for. Bring your left knee into your nose. Land the left foot inside your hands. It might be a bit of a wiggle to get it there. Step the right leg back. And then rock forwards and back. Awesome. How does it feel on this side? Feels stiff. It feels stiff for me. We'll lower the right knee to the floor. Release the right toes. Try and draw the chest forward. Sink into the right thigh. As you exhale, start to rock forwards and back. Flexing the left foot as you rock back. Drawing the chest forwards as you come forwards. Hands can be on blocks for all of this if you need to bring the floor up to you. Last time, rocking back. Left toes to the sky, hands on blocks to bring you a bit higher. Left knee bent if you need. Right hand to the floor, left arm to the sky. Can you squeeze your left hip back? Listen to your body. Find that peace. Find the harmony. Find the stretch. Find the release. Good, well done. And then lower the left hand down. Re-bend into that left leg. Draw your chest forwards. Good. Left hand inside left foot. Heel toe the foot out to the left. Good. You can come down onto your forearms or stay on your hands. Wherever you are, squeeze your left knee into your left arm. So you're using muscles here, definitely. Squeeze that left knee in. Draw your chest forwards. Maybe you're on the forearms. Keep squeezing that left knee in. Keep stamping down through the left foot. Remember how this feels for later. Okay, now we can turn your left foot onto its side. Draw your chest forwards. Relax into it now. Take a big breath in, reminding yourself to relax, to find the place where you're at ease. Yes, not where you're struggling. Come up onto your hands if you need to. And then from there you can bend the right leg in, take the left arm up to the sky, reach back and try and catch hold of that foot. Doesn't matter if you don't find it, you can just reach for it. But squeeze your right heel into your bum. If you have caught hold of the foot, push the foot into the hand to draw your chest through. How does it feel? Inhale. Where do you need to adjust? Maybe you need to go deeper. Yeah. Maybe you come down, so slide that right arm out even more. Well done. Excellent release. Left hand comes down, toes tuck under. Lift your right knee off the floor. Good. So now squeeze that left knee into the left arm. This is enough right here. Push into the hands, round into the back. Right leg nice and straight. Left foot maybe hovers off the floor. Yeah. And then this is just for fun, this next bit. You can bend your arms like you have been doing. Chest forwards. Go so far and then push right back up. Yeah. Was that fun? Left foot to the back of the mat. Your vinyasa. So you got elbows will bend. Lower the chest, lower the body. Come through into your cobra up dog, and then up and back into downward facing dog. Breath in. Any little stress there? Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Inhale as you lift your right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel in. Imagine you're pressing the calf into the thigh, into the what's it called? Hamstring. Then open up the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right knee into your nose. Try and put the right foot next to your right thumb. It will get easier every time. Draw the chest forward, slide the left leg back a bit. So put your hands on the blocks if you're struggling. Otherwise, straighten and re-bend the legs. So right knee bends, right leg straightens. Enjoy it. This right hip hooking back, these legs starting to wake up. Now you can have a bend in this right leg, it's totally fine. You can straighten it completely. Your left heel is off the floor. Left hand in line with right foot, maybe on a block, right arm to the sky. So it's just a little variation. Left heel doesn't have to be all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bringing your right hand down. Re-bend into the right leg. Take your right knee outside of your right arm. Right foot outside the right hand. Draw your chest forwards. Bring your left foot outside of your left hand. Sit your hips down and then lift your arms up. Find the strength in your legs here. Hold it there, breathe in. Good, as you breathe out, straighten your legs, bring your hands to the heart center. Lift your arms up to the sky as you breathe in. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then as you breathe out, bend your knees. Take your hands to the floor. Right leg goes to the back of the mat. Left leg goes to the back of the mat. Elbows bend, lower yourself down, one long plank. Try and hover off the floor. Knees down if you need. Come through into your upward dog. Lifting the chest up. Take it up and back. Downward facing dog. How's that feel on your right side? Check it out. Long breath in, long breath out. Can you try and lift your sit bones up? And as the sit bones lift, feel the hamstrings stretch. So much to think about. How can you possibly think about anything else, right? All right, lift the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel into the bum, and then send that left knee up. Maybe you found a different way of doing this that works better for you, so do it. Bring your left knee into your nose. Pop the left foot inside the left hand. See how gracefully you can do that. Draw your chest forwards. Start to rock forwards and back. Yeah, so how does this feel through your left leg? Squeezing that left hip back. Maybe the left knee is slightly bent. Maybe hands are on the block. Especially online, you've really got to make the practice suit you. Yeah, so even if it's something completely different to what I'm doing, that's fine. As long as you're still on your mat, still breathing, still moving. So find a place now where you can straighten or almost straighten both legs. The right heel can be up off the floor. Right hand in line with your left foot, maybe your hands on the block. Left arm to the side, and into just a little variation. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try and lengthen the spine, try and twist the chest. You got it. Well done. Awesome, guys. Lower the left hand down. Lower the right hand down. You can re-bend into the left leg. Bring your left knee outside your left arm, left foot outside your left hand. Draw your chest forwards. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Sit your hips down. Lift your arms up, lift your chest up. Find this funny little shape here. Tucking the tail, pressing down, legs strong. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands heart center, straighten your legs. Yes, lift your arms up. And then exhale, bend your knees. Lower your hands inside your feet. Take your left leg to the back of the mat. Find plank. Take your right leg to the back of the mat. Lower your knees if you need to. Elbows brush the rib cage as you lower your body down. One plank. Pull the chest through. Come into cobra, upward facing dog. Take it up and back into your downward facing dog. So how's both sides now? Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Let's keep moving. Lift your right leg up, breathe in. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel in. Imagine squeezing something in between your legs there. Open up your knee. Bring your right foot now next to your left hand. Wiggle, do whatever you need to get it there. Slide your left leg back so you come into a lunge. All right, now bring your right hand inside your right foot. Maybe your right hand is on a block, makes it a little bit easier. Then you're going to drop your back heel down 45 degrees. Yes, towards the right side. Try and bring your right rib cage in front of the right thigh. You can come onto your fingertips. If you're really struggling, bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Take your left arm up to the sky. Hold it there, and I want you to press your feet together. Press your feet towards each other, keeping the right leg bent, left leg straight. Can the right rib cage come towards that left side a little bit more? And left arm up and over your head. Reach the fingers towards the front of the mat. Inhale. And exhale, look down. Keep the legs the same, just bring your body up. Squeeze down through both feet. Lift yourself up. We are now in warrior two. Reach the hands away. Inhale. Exhale, flip the front palm. Reach forwards and take it back. Breathe into this right side. Yeah. So think from the right fingertips to the right hip. Good. Come back into warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Turn your right toes in. Bend into the left leg. Reach your arms forwards. Stretch the inner right thigh here. Don't go down low. Push back. Feel the weight in your heels. Come back to warrior two. So lift your arms up. Rebend into the right leg. Straighten the left leg. Right hand comes down. Touch the floor. Look up at the left hand. Draw a big circle with the left hand up and over your head. Plant the hand down. You're going to take your right foot outside your right hand. Squeeze your right knee into your right arm. Maybe hover the right foot off the floor. Maybe bend your elbows, just lower down halfway, and then push right back up. Join us here, right foot to the back of the mat, plank. Elbows brush the rib cage. Drop your knees if you need to. And through cobra, up dog. Meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, lift the sit bones up. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Good, stay with me. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Squeeze the heel into the bum. Send the knee up high, open up the hip. So how elegantly can you bring your left foot to your right thumb? Slide the back leg away. So take your options. Left hand inside left foot, fingertips or palm flat, left hand on the block. Drop the back heel 45 towards the left side, so the heel towards the left, right arm to the sky, into your side angle. I like to bring my right hand around the left rib cage and try and draw the left rib cage towards the right. See if that helps you. Right arm up and over your head, reach through the fingertips. Squeeze your legs towards each other, keeping that bend. Hold it there, breathe in, nice, stay with it. Good, as you exhale, looking down, right arm up, squeeze those legs together, come up into warrior two. Good, back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Reach the fingers away, inhale. As you exhale, flip the front palm, reach it forwards and back. You breathe into this left side now. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those feet towards each other. Good, come back into warrior two, arms out by your side. Straighten the front leg, turn the left toes in, and then bend into your right leg. Reach the arms forwards. Feel the stretch down in the inner left thigh, the strengthening in the right leg. One more breath. Good, lift the arms up, re-bend into your left leg, come back into warrior two, front leg bent, back leg straight. Left hand down, touch the floor. Look up at the right hand, draw a big circle with that right arm. Plant the hand down, take the back heel up, walk your left foot over, left foot outside left hand. Hold it here, this is enough. Or squeeze the left knee into the arm, squeeze the left heel into the bum. Maybe the elbows bend, and then you can push back up, plank. Squeeze the left leg back, plank, everyone all together. Lower knees if you need to. Let the elbows brush the rib cage, hover down. Come through, stretch it out, draw the chest forwards, upward dog. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, send those sit bones up. Good, lower your knees to the floor. Have your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Hips into the heels. Relax in between your legs. Forehead down into the floor. Good, how do you feel? Notice when your mind jumps off the mat, yeah, and somewhere else. Maybe that's happened a few times, and that's okay. It's just the trick is to acknowledge it, and then come back so that you can find the harmony, find the peace within the struggle. Good, let's come on to all fours. Bring your knees underneath you, cat-cow again. Let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And as you exhale, push through the hands, round into the back. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back. And try and walk your feet to your hands. You're going to try and keep those legs straight for as far as you can. You might have to bend them eventually. Okay, you can always bring your hands onto your shins as well, so you're a little bit higher. Inhale, you're going to lift the head, chest up and try and lengthen the spine nice and long. Feel the sit bones lift upwards, feel the hamstrings. There is a bend in your knees. And then exhale, fold forward, so you could take the hands behind the calves and try and lower the tummy, the chest, the head down. Sit bones up. Feel the weight in your feet. Yeah, especially your toes. Roll your way up, pushing down to come up to standing. Yeah, feel rooted and grounded down into your feet. You're going to put all the way into your right foot, come up onto the toes of the left foot. Yeah, use a wall if you need to. Bring your left knee up to your chest. Yeah, don't use your hands. Squeeze that left knee up. Well done. Take your left hand and catch hold of the left ankle. Bring the sole of the foot to your inner right thigh. Press the foot into the inner leg. You can bring your hands heart center. Find something to focus on. Something that will keep your gaze. Yeah, so you can find that balance. If you're wobbling, take your awareness to where you're wobbling. And wobble with it. Wobble with it within your mind. Good. Bringing the left knee back into the center. Take your right hand outside of your left leg. If you've been practicing for a while, take your right hand outside your left foot. Left fingers go to the back. Twist the chest towards that left side. If you can, take your hand to the outer left foot and straighten the left leg. Get taller through the crown of the head. Don't worry if you fall, just come back into it. Inhale, lift up tall. That's good. In and out of it is fine. And then bring yourself back to the center. Now take your hands behind your calves, or your one calf, and then lower your nose to your shin. I know we want to lower that left leg down. I know if you're falling, it's frustrating. Try and let it go. Yes, good. Lift yourself back up. Point your left toes and lower the left leg down. Shake it out. Let go of any frustrations. Take your weight onto your left leg and bring your right knee up to your chest. So it's all about finding the joy, even when you're falling, even when it's frustrating. Find that joy. Bring the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Hands heart center, thumbs together. Yeah, push those thumbs into the chest. It helps me anyway, to feel grounded and strong. If you're wobbling, take your awareness to where you're wobbling, usually in that ankle. Move with it. Hold it there. Press foot into the leg. Inhale. Good. Now as you exhale, keep that strength through your left leg. Bring your right knee into the center. Left hand outside your right leg. Right hand behind you. Going a little bit further. Left hand outside your right foot. Straighten the leg and lift the chest up. Twist the chest towards the right, wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, get that digestive belly twist here. Yes. And make sure you laugh out loud if you've fallen over more than 4 times. Yeah. Coming back to the center, take your hands behind your calf, or wherever you can reach. And then lower down, nose to shin. That's it. If you fall, just let go of your leg. One more breath. Pointing the right toes, lift your chest up and lower the right leg down. Yes, shake it out. Shake out those hands. Let go of the being frustrated, if you are. So you're standing at the top of the mat. Press your palms together. Inhale, lift your arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards, gaze up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, hands on shins if you like. Lift the head, chest up, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bend your knees, plant the hands on the floor. Jump or step your feet back into a plank. So your last time doing this, elbows brush the ribcage, lower down. Maybe knees are on the floor, but you can push down through the hands to lift the chest up. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Long breath out. Tailbone up, shoulder blades to the tailbone. Then knees look forwards, think like a panther now. You're going to spring the feet off the floor, land them crossed by your hands. Try and drag the feet through and the bum down onto the mat. Nice, good, some nice gazelles there. Take your hands behind your thighs, lift your chest up, and then just start to lean back. Get onto those sit bones, lift your legs up. Draw your belly back, lift your chest up. Good. Option to take your hands away. Option to straighten your legs. You're going to take 3 sharp exhales through the nose. Okay, so breathe in. Exhale, draw the belly button back. And again. 8 times, squeezing the belly back. And then exhale, lower the legs. Lower down onto your lower back. Take your arms up and over your head. Keep your shoulders lifting. Keep your core strong. And then come back up into your boat pose. You can hold on to the backs of the legs. You can lift the chest. Reach the arms forwards as an option. Straighten the legs as an option. 8 fast exhales through the nose, drawing the belly button back. Off you go. Come into a low plank, rounding into the lower back. Keep drawing your belly button back. Option, take your arms off the floor and over your head. And now you're going to relax. Let the legs go to the corners of the mat. The arms go up and over your head. Breathe into your belly, into your rib cage, into your chest. Fill yourself up. And then open your mouth. Exhale, let it go. Maybe you can still feel the sensations in your belly. So we're going to stretch that out. Bring your feet flat. Your knees bent. Have a nice space in between your feet. You can keep your arms above your head if you like. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, push down through the feet. And start to tuck the tail to lift the hips up. That's it. Now, if you want, take your arms underneath you, interlace the fingers, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. You want your baby fingers on the floor here. Think like upward dog. Draw the chest through. Inhale, push down through the heels, the toes. Exhale, release the hands, and then lower the spine down. Feel each of the vertebrae as they touch the floor. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Remember at the beginning how this felt. Hopefully all is a little bit more open now. And we can put the palms flat on the floor. You can stay here. Or you can try taking the legs up and over your head, hands onto the lower back, toes onto the floor. Maybe knees by your ears. The trick is with that one is to make sure you have weight in your elbows. Make sure your hands are supporting your lower back. Definitely don't want lots of weight in your neck. You definitely do want to stretch the spine. Notice how restricted you are to breathe here. So breathing deep is even more important. You can lower the hands onto the floor when you're ready, and then start to lower the spine down nice and slowly. And come back to where you started. Soles of the feet together, arms up and over your head. Take a long deep breath in through your nose, fill yourself up. Feel the front, the back, and the sides of your body expand. And then open your mouth, force the exhale out. 2 more times like that. As you breathe in, feel the front, feel the back, feel the sides of your body expand. And then open your mouth, exhale, force the breath out. Last time, breathing in, feel the sides, feel the front, feel the back. Now maybe you can tap into somewhere you haven't felt before. And then open your mouth and exhale, let it out. You can keep your arms above the head, but extend your feet or your legs straight to the corners of the mat. And just be here. Let your toes fall out towards the sides. Feel the weight of the feet opening up the hips. Those hip bones melting outwards. Let your muscles relax. Let your eyes close. Just give yourself this last little moment. At the beginning of the class, we used this moment to let go of our day, but now use this moment to let go of the practice. Yes, you've spent time opening up your body. You've spent time just focusing on one thing, so it's a mindful movement meditation. It's letting go of all of that and continuing with your day, but with strength, with flexibility, with peace and calm. That's the aim. And not every practice will you get there. It's all about just observing whatever happens, whatever's going on, and reacting positively to that. You're welcome to rest for a little longer. You're welcome to continue the practice with these nice warm bodies. But if you need to continue with your day, start to move your fingers and move your toes. Keep your eyes closed as long as you can. Reach your arms over your head. Do a nice full body stretch. And then roll to the right side into your fetal shape. Keeping your eyes closed, come up to a seated position, just to face the camera, face your screen. Eyes closed, sit however's comfortable. So bring your palms together, thumbs into the chest bone. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Namaste. I hope you managed to find some peace, find some harmony, find some strength, some flexibility in body and mind. Have a lovely evening, guys. Do let me know how you all are.